going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a WWE NXT Takeover review. Now, this was holy shit awesome. This was like pay-per-view for NXT, if that's what you want to call it, because it was goddamn good. 2 hours live on the network. Hell yeah, for $9.99. Yes, good deal. And when we start off the show, tag team title match, and Sin Cara and Kalisto, the Lucha Dragons versus the Ascension. And this was awesome. Tag team action. Let me tell you what, when you got this kind of back and forths and just the teamwork, that is fucking great tag teams. And that's, you don't see very often anymore. So we get some really good work in this, and I like this fucking Kalisto, man. He is good. Just awesome. Sin Cara, you know, he is a great talent himself, although not so successful on Raw. Is very successful here tonight as they take the belts from the Ascension after 344 days of retaining the belts, almost 1 year. And like I said, man, this was great tag team work. If you guys like tag team wrestling, watch this match. It was awesome. Then we move on to CJ Parker versus Baron Corbin. And, well, 3 moves later, Corbin crushes CJ Parker. CJ Parker on the pre-show came in demanding a match on the panel there. Anyway, he gets his match, and well, it wasn't very successful. So going back to save the planet, I guess. Next up, we have a hair versus hair match with Sylvester Lafort and versus Enzo Amore. And well, let me tell you what. The promo from Enzo was better than the match. The match was not that good, but the charisma from Enzo, it jumps off the screen. The guy's just fucking, he is a witty type of guy, you know, but the wrestling between the two was not really a whole hell of a lot. Anyway, Enzo picks up the victory here, and well, guess who doesn't get their hair shaved? That son of a bitch escapes. His stooge catches it from Enzo and his buddy there. They take him over. They get this bucket of slop that makes your hair just fall out like, I don't even know what you, nair. Remember that shit? But a big old giant bucket of it. They dump it over his head. And, well, later on in the show, we end up seeing what happened after they revealed. They bring him out to the ring and take the towel off his head. It even got his eyebrows, and he's got patches of hair. Funny shit. Like I said, this guy, even if he isn't that great of a wrestler, Enzo Amore, he is just very charismatic and funny fucker. So I look forward to seeing more of his work. Then we have William Regal coming down to the ring. Most important night in his career, he says. Rightfully so. He introduces Kenta. Kenta is a great champion from Japan. All the accolades of this man. And they change his name. I don't even remember. Tadeo Itami, that's it. And Tadeo Itami is now his name, and he gives out a speech mostly in Japanese, and that he's happy to be in WWE and NXT. He can't wait, you know, that's what he wants to become, the NXT champion. The Ascension comes out, breaks up this welcoming for Hideo Itami, and well, Hideo gets thrown out of the ring. He didn't like that very much. Comes back in, rips his blazer off, loosens his tie, and kicks the shit out of the Ascension, sending them packing down the ramp, and he's got his eyes on the Ascension. So where do we go from there? Hideo Itami, guys. What do you think of the name? Comment below. Hey, hopefully, I think it's something that he chose to use, so we'll go with it. Hideo Itami. You say it more and more, it does roll off the tongue decent, actually. Next up, Bull Dempsey versus Mojo Rawley. This did not last very long as Dempsey just crushes Mojo, look, big time. And he got blood all over. I split his eye open or some shit, Mojo Rawley. So, Bull Dempsey crushed him, and whatever. It is what it is. It was decent. But next up, what was awesome? The NXT Women's Championship match between Bayley and Charlotte. Wow. Let me say, Divas, take note of this match and try to step it up a little bit, because these two women just kicked ass. Seriously. Bayley, every time she got a little offense in, Charlotte somehow got the upper hand, and like I said, tons of back and forths. Charlotte always having the upper hand for the most part, but it looked like Bayley here in the end was gonna do it, and no. Charlotte hits a moonsault, Bayley kicks out. Pretty much like the whole entire match, she's kicking out of everything, and then the natural selection picks up the victory. Charlotte stays champ, and then, I don't even know her name, came out and starts beating on Bayley. They got a little beef in their little, whoever was going to be #1 contender when Bayley won. So, well, Charlotte does not like this, turns around, comes in and takes care of that situation. Thought you were going to get a handshake, but good stuff. Awesome. I liked it. Comment below about this women's championship match. It was great. I really liked it. Although everyone will say the moonsault, botch, all knees, very favorable, whatever. Who cares? The match was awesome. Seriously, no one's perfect. Nothing goes smooth in a live environment. So, hey, it is what it is. She executed it without overshooting and missing. Hey, that's fucking okay. So, like I said, awesome. Check it out, guys. If you don't watch NXT, find it wherever the hell you can. It's on the network. $9.99 a month. Not to be over repetitive, but it's seriously $10 a fucking month for a goddamn the main pay-per-view, and then all this other stuff. How could you even think it's not a good deal? It is, seriously. Then you have the main event, Tyler Breeze versus Sami Zayn versus Tyson Kidd versus the champion Adrian Neville. Now, that puts a big stipulation on whoever gets pinned could become the, whoever gets pinned would, lose the belt for Neville if it wasn't Neville getting pinned. So, crazy stipulation that he threw out there, but he wants to prove that he is the guy. And anyway, awesome fucking match. Like I said with the last one, if you go to the network, watch this match, awesome. And then if you're on that network, go ahead and find that Cesaro versus Sami Zayn match, because it was excellent. It was back, they said in February, I think, but wow, it seemed a little longer ago than that, but that was phenomenal. So we move on to Tyson Kidd really getting a ton of offense in this, and finally we get Zayn and Neville standoff, and after Adrian Neville's outside the ring, jumps up onto the rope as Zayn was going to go for a suicide dive on Breeze and Kidd, but Adrian Neville jumps up on the ropes, does a fucking moonsault onto them, so we get the face-off with the two, and we got the chance. This is wrestling. And this happens throughout this match all night. So, really good shit. And then Neville, he's just on top, and Breeze and Kidd go for this double superplex, but then Sami Zayn comes skipping in, does the powerbomb superplex. It was just fucking phenomenal. They showed it over and over and over, and it was pretty damn cool. Looked really good. And Tyson Kidd going for the sharpshooter to Breeze, because after this everybody sprawled out. And well, Breeze seems to be the weaker of the four, and it looks like he's finally going to go for the tap. Adrian Neville slides in and catches his arm, so he cannot tap, but he can't break the move because he's holding his hand from tapping. And then Sami Zayn finally breaks this up, and really cool shit. And then we get the This Is Awesome, and just really good shit. Sami Zayn goes on an insane streak here, just taking out everyone, and then he goes for the pin on Tyson Kidd. It looks like he has the victory, and Adrian Neville slides the ref out of the ring, fucking up the Sami Zayn NXT Championship. So, Sami Zayn goes outside the ring, what the hell, catches a super kick from Adrian Neville, and Adrian Neville capitalizes, going up to the top rope, hitting his red arrow, whatever it's called. Fucking phenomenal finisher, it's awesome. Nails that, picks up the victory on Tyson Kidd, retaining his NXT championship. I thought that maybe Sami Zayn would finally get the belt here as maybe Neville's moving on up to the Raw roster, but personally, I think Sami Zayn's ready for the Raw roster about a year ago, and he should be there already, and maybe he should be the guy that actually skips being NXT champion, just goes right to Raw. That's my opinion. Comment below. What do you think? What do you know? That's it. That's just what I believe in. Sami Zayn is a fucking great talent, workhorse. He's the right body build, the right height. He can do it. Adrian Neville's very short. He's a pretty jacked up dude. He can fly, but high flyers, you know, the risk of injury. I don't know. So anyway, that's just my opinion. I would like to see all four of these guys actually on the main event of Raw, like the roster, all the time, because they're all great talents. And Tyler Breeze is actually pretty freaking good during this match. He takes advantage of certain situations, and he rocked it. He did really well in this. Really good NXT Takeover. Awesome shit. Guys, if you didn't watch it, do yourself a favor, go watch it. It was awesome. Till then, follow me on Twitter at Rob Kimball Brand. Go to sonsofwrestling.com, click on the t-shirts, get yourself some cool swag. That's the way I roll. And hey, you can keep watching me for less than $9.99 a month. Perfect deal, right? Click the like, the subscribe, all that good shit, because it's free. Awesome shit. And if you want to contribute, there's a link down there in the description also for the GoFundMe to make this channel live. We're almost there, guys. Awesome. Support pro wrestling. Thank you. Peace.